Hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. So this was going to start off to be a pretty miserable video. I was preparing my notes for this, and as I'm preparing my notes, very good news about the situation came up. I'm still going to discuss it, but it has kind of a happy ending, so you know, that's great. Good news. We rarely do things end up like this, so this is good. Now, it's been covered by other YouTube channels today, I noticed, but I still like to do my own coverage, if that's okay. But I wanted to address an issue before I do this, because I do have notes. I've received some extremely rude comments, some downright cruel comments that show me that some of these people out here on these YouTube streets need mental help. They need hospitalization in a special facility and need to be medicated because of how incredibly cruel they are. Ignorant, stupid, they don't know what they're talking about. And so it's an issue I want to address, and it's probably something I'm going to address in every video where I feel like I need to look at my notes. So, and sometimes I have to flat out read my notes. And so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to read my notes. Anytime I do a true crime video or a video where there's going to be a lot of information, I have to look at my notes. And sometimes I have to read my notes. And so if that's going to be an issue for you, bye. I'll see you in a makeup video or in a cooking video or something like that. But you don't belong here. If that's going to be an issue for you, you don't belong here. Okay, so bye-bye. But I do want to explain why I feel the need to use my notes. So and this isn't a little, feel sorry for me, because yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, I give a shit about my problem. I just, you know, it is what it is. I have this, it's a neurological disorder, and one of the issues with it is it causes, and I also have TBI, or a traumatic brain injury from childhood. Which is a story I'll share one day, but I'm not ready to share that quite yet. But see, I'm doing it now. When I talk, sometimes I can remember facts. I can, like, if I study notes and then you put a test in front of me, I can ace it. I can remember facts, I can remember details and everything. But my problem is order. Like, it's not because I forget things. It's not because, you know, it doesn't affect my memory. It doesn't affect my speech, but it affects the order I put things in, or it affects me just dropping information completely off, which is important, vital information to a story I'm telling. I'll give you an example. This might be a bad example, but it's an example. So Eric, like, say we get in the car one Saturday and Eric's driving and goes, so where are we going? And I'll go, oh, and then we're going to go to European Street. I'll say it like that. Like, he'll say, where are we going? And like, pretend like you're Eric. So you say, where are we going? And then I say, and then we're going to European Street. So I have left out the whole first part of that. Like, a normal thing would be to say something like, oh, we're going to go to Walmart, and then we're going to go to the antique mall, and then we're going to go to European Street. Now, I used to get very frustrated when this would happen because we didn't know why I was doing it. So we would end up at European Street, and I'd be like, what are we doing here? And he'd be like, you said we were coming here. But now he knows if I say, and then, and I didn't say anything before that, he knows, oh, she left some vital information out. That's because he didn't listen to me before, but now he pays attention. So yeah, it's about details and order. So a lot of times I have to look at my notes, and a lot of times I have to flat out read my notes. I have good days and bad days. Sometimes it's crippling, like I can't even, very rarely, I can't even make a video because I can't do it. Now, if it's something I've done a million times, like a makeup look or something, that's fine. I can give information and details, and, you know, or if it's a Disney thing, I can give you the entire history of Space Mountain, or, you know, the entire history of Disney's Imagineering. But if you want detailed information in order about SeaWorld, probably can't do that without some notes. So it's information I know, but it's not a topic I've visited a lot. So with all that being said, let's get into this. Now, again, I said that this story has been told already today on other channels, and there's a happy ending, and that's wonderful. But I still feel I want to share it on my channel. And so today there was a manhunt for a man named Elias Huszar. I think it's Huszar. He's a former Washington police officer. So, and he was also, and he's age 39, and he was also a school resource officer and a substitute teacher at 2 different schools. That's my understanding. And so he fled William Wiley Elementary School on Monday afternoon with his 1-year-old son, Roman. I don't know if he had the son with him yet. He may have not had Roman with him yet, but he shot one woman at the school, and that was his ex-wife. And then he shot another woman at home who was his underage girlfriend, who he had a child with, Roman, 1-year-old Roman, Precious. So yeah, he killed his ex-wife and his girlfriend. His ex-wife was very young, and his girlfriend was 17. And the victims, or the underage girlfriend is Roman's mother. I think I already said that. So, and I want you to remember, he is a former police officer. He has access to weapons. And so, yeah. But the underage girlfriend was pregnant with Roman when she was 15 years old. Remember, this is a 39-year-old man, so he was 37 at the time. His little girl, this little girl was pregnant with his child. And he was involved in a custody battle with his ex-wife, and she worked at the school. And that's why that shooting took place at the school. And yeah, he'll get those kids now. He's in this custody battle. He'll sure get those kids now. That he was actually charged with statutory for his child girlfriend, because again, she was 15 when she became pregnant with Roman. And another young girl about the same age was invited to their house, and that girl was essayed by him also. So he was also charged for that, and he was out on $250,000 bond. And apparently that was not an arrest without incident. He put up a fight, but a judge saw it fit to let him, you know, be released on bond. This obviously violent criminal. Yeah, we'll release him on bond, but okay, that's fine. That sounds like a stellar idea. Put this winner back on the streets. So yeah, he's got issues in family court and criminal court. Winner. Great guy. I mean, like a lot of nice guys have issues in family court, but criminal court, you know, we're not. Yeah, so this was bad. This was a bad situation. And little Roman was definitely in danger. Remember I said was in danger. This man, Elias, he's a predator. He's a predator. He preyed on little girls. He sure did. And I was worried that he was going to use Roman as a shield. You know, he didn't take Roman because he loved him. He's going to use Roman as a shield or as a bargaining chip in some way. And I don't know if he just snapped or if he's always been volatile, but he did have, you know, SA charges against him. So he's not it seems to me like he's never really thought straight. But, you know, I'm sure we'll learn more about this case as it continues. But why was this animal ever let out on bond? I don't understand. Why let this animal out? So we know he's armed and dangerous, and his 1-year-old son Roman had his 1-year-old son Roman with him. And they thought he may be heading towards Mexico, but officials didn't know that for certain. But they found him. They found Roman. Roman is unharmed. Elias has a self-inflicted gunshot wound, but he is alive the last time I checked. As the moment of this recording, he was alive. And I say revive him, heal him, make him face the consequences of his actions. So hopefully he doesn't die from his gunshot wound and, you know, tried to take the coward's way out and apparently couldn't even do that right. So, which is good. I mean, yeah, it's a waste of resources, but, you know, let him face consequences for his actions. Watch the court let him out on bond again. Maybe that won't happen this time. But yeah, he's, Roman is safe, and that's wonderful news. Roman is safe. His mother is deceased. You know, a couple ladies have lost their life. We don't know. I don't know at this moment if he's done anything else or hurt anybody else, but at least we know Roman is safe. And I hope that they have a safe, secure, nurturing place to put him. So, yeah. So that beautiful baby is safe. So at least that's a positive. So that's great. But anyway, that's it. That is just a quick blip. Just wanted to share it with you because it's good. It's good news. I was debating whether I wanted to share the story at all after I saw that he was caught and that the baby was safe. But I thought, you know, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. It's fine. JLR can talk about it. I'll talk about it. I didn't realize JLR was from Florida. I don't watch his channel because something about him gives me the ick. I don't know what it is. And it may all be me, but I'm just, and I think it's because he reminds me of someone from my past who was icky. And in that case, that is not fair to JLR. I don't know. Maybe we'll meet one day and talk and I find out he's a great guy. He's probably a great guy. I don't know. I just can't watch his channel. He just has this, the guy's name was Chad. Fucking Chads. I swear to God. Okay, well, so anyway, I didn't mean that to, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings because I said it about JLR. Again, he's probably a great guy. I'm just not, he just reminds me of this other person. And you know, if somebody reminds you of somebody that was not a positive force in your life, it's difficult. He's probably a nice guy. I don't know. I've heard varying opinions, so... Like, I used to not like Gray Hughes, and now I don't mind him. So, and, you know who I like, who I think does a great job with his channel? Pascal. Ooh, and he is fine. Yeah, I like Pascal. I do like him. But he seems like somebody who has a very good heart, and I'm sure he has it in him to get pissed off, but he just seems so even keel, you know. I really like Pascal. So, yeah. And he's pretty to look at, too. So, no offense, Eric. You're pretty to look at also. Love you. Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.